folks, 3-chord Dave here. Thank you very much for joining me again on the channel. Today we're going to talk about some Acoustasonics, kinda. So let's check out what I'm talking about. Now, you may have remembered that a few months ago I did a video about Acoustasonics and how the fakes were starting to appear on websites. But we had never actually seen what the fakes would look like. We had no idea what they were going to be capable of. Were they going to be capable of any kind of blending from acoustic to electric sounds like the Acoustasonics do? Were they going to have electrical systems in them at all? Were they going to have real pickups? Were they going to have piezos? Were they going to have like some sort of a Fishman system put into them? What we did know, obviously, is that they were going to be probably cheap, and there was going to be some way of knowing the real deal from the fakes, because there always is. I mean, look, these Chinese websites, they sell fakes for about under $300 most of the time. You can buy a 1959 Gibson Les Paul, and yeah, it's not a Gibson, and it's not a real Les Paul, and you're wasting your money. But they are starting to look a little bit more and more realistic, and I've done a video how to spot a fake. I'll link it up here in the cards. If you do not know how to spot a Gibson fake, check out that video. It'll give you 4 or 5 really good straightaway things that you can look at from afar and say that's a fake, and it's very easy to do. So check that out. Now with the Acoustasonic, so it's very interesting because essentially the Acoustasonic is the first real kind of innovation in the guitar world for a good while. There's been things like the robot guitars, which everybody hated, and subsequently I mean, it's very difficult to buy one now, and different things like that have come along. Some things work, coil tapping for example, some things don't, robot guitars. That's just how it works. But the Acoustasonic is a nice thing. I definitely would love to check one out. But like many people, I don't have a spare 2,000 to 3,000 euros or dollars lying around to buy guitars with, unless I want to get in trouble. And I don't want to get in trouble. Not yet, anyway. And I'm hoping there will be a Squire version early next year. Where NAMM would have been. I think there will be something like that coming down the road. However, for the last few months on these Chinese websites, we've seen some of these listings saying Acoustasonic and having pictures of actual Acoustasonics. Now, where that leads the problem is that you might buy an Acoustasonic and think of these websites, and the pricing, $259.89. Now, that compares very favorably with the $2,000 mark that they start at in the US. So you might buy that and think to yourself, well, it's a good deal, so how bad can it be? It can be pretty bad, but maybe they're going to get it good as well. So let's take a quick look. So here's a real Acoustasonic. This is the Seafoam green version. I'm going to show you the front and the back, because this is how we'll find out which ones are the fakes and which ones are the real deal when the market becomes flooded, which it will. It's going to be, people are going to buy these and try and sell them, pass them off as the authentic real deal. They always do, because people be assholes. So let's just go along, right? So you can see here in the picture, when you look at a couple of things. So the bridge is smaller than a regular acoustic guitar bridge in size. They shrunk it down to fit onto this Telecaster style body. I want you to check the control knobs. Placement of those is very important. You can see in this that they're spaced out. Everything just looks right. It looks like where they should be on a Telecaster, more or less. And then also, if you look at the sound hole, you can see that the wood kind of curls around, goes down into the thing, and it doesn't connect to the other side or to the back panel or anything like that. But you can see it's a very professional job. Looks really nice, and the Seafoam green looks amazing. Now, I want you now to have a quick look at the back. Here you go. You can see the plastics are perfectly shaped. The back looks well made. And then I want you to look at the plate, the bolt-on plate there as well. You can see it has Fender, Corona, California. Sorry for saying the word Corona, but that's where Fender is from. And then the last thing to check as well is the placement of the strap button there in the top corner. Now, bear all those things in mind, because here we go. We're actually going to go full screen for this one, because I want to show you this now is the fake, and it is pretty good. However, there are some issues. I don't know if you can see it here, but the sound hole, for one, is way off where it should be. It looks like they may have a layer on top of another layer, and bigger route there. The bridge, you can see that it's much bigger than it should be, and also those control knobs are getting awfully close to that bridge. So that's something to check out as well. And if we have a quick look on the back here, you can see that first of all, the wood doesn't look of any quality whatsoever, and the plastics look to be cut very badly, kind of placed poorly as well, and it's just not a very professional job here. And if you look at the bolt-on plate, you will also see that it's silver and looks cheap and has no markings on it whatsoever. Now obviously they're not going to put Fender written on the fake ones. I think even in the pictures that they've used of actual Acoustasonics, they've blurred out the Fender logo and everything. So back to me here in the studio. So guys, look, the reason I'm making this video, I want people to be aware that there are fakes out there. I want people to be aware that, you know, you might see amazing deals for Acoustasonics pop up. Because people are going to buy these for $259 and they're going to try and sell them for $1,200. You're like, a great deal for you and a great deal for me. I'm going to take a loss on it because, I'm a good guy. No, not really, because they're going to try and sell it. Because you can be guaranteed the headstock will say Fender. And they'll have a serial number and it'll match up with an Acoustasonic, because that's what they do. They buy these things and they replicate them as best they can. They never get it right. So just be aware, guys, these Acoustasonics are going to be out there. They're available to buy. It says on the website that they will be arriving before the 12th of November. And that's if you order today, which is the 3rd of October. So just over a month lead time on that, and I wanted you to know about it. For me, I think what Fender need to do to combat this sort of thing is release a cheaper version of the Acoustasonic. Somehow manage to get a Squire version of it out there. That's all they need to do, because people who want it will save up or put it on credit cards or on credit or whatever, and they'll get them, because these are not going to be good guitars. That's the other thing to say. They are, I mean, they're going to be terrible. So, you know, it's up to you. If you want to buy a fake Acoustasonic, do so for the laugh, because it's not going to be a great guitar. Maybe a nice conversation piece or something. So guys, that's my video for today. Just wanted to talk about these fakes. The fake industry is growing, and unfortunately we all have to be aware, so I thought I'd make you aware. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Let's have a chat about it. What do you think of the fakes? What do you think of these Acoustasonic fakes? And what do you think of the Acoustasonic in general? Would you like to see a cheaper version come out? I'm waiting for it to come out. I'll buy one as soon as they do. So let me know what you think. Comment section below. On your way down there, stop into the description and you'll find a link for the secret shirt of the week. And that is a very rocking shirt this week, so definitely check it out. And don't forget to come back for the next video, which will be on Wednesday of next week. Before you do that, like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.